I'm Ashira Unger. Welcome back to the Kosher Convert. So when I'm hosting a big Shabbos dinner and I don't have time to make a really elaborate dessert, there's this pie that I throw together really quickly. It's not something I ever thought I would do on the show because I always thought it was kind of boring. But last time I made it, people really loved it, so I thought I'd share it. Today, we're making my 5-minute pastry crust. These are all the ingredients you'll need for the crust. Half a cup water, half a stick of margarine or butter. It's a 1/4 cup, and again, if you're using margarine, find something without trans fat. Half a cup of flour, and 2 eggs. Of course, check the eggs for blood spots. The first step is to boil the water and the butter, and that happens at the stove. Okay, once it's boiling, add the flour all at once. Just dump it straight in. And then just mix that really well. And continue to mix until it forms kind of a little ball and starts to separate from the sides of the pan. And try to work all of that flour in. It can be a little clumpy. You can see it's starting to pull away from the sides and form a little ball. Once you've combined everything at the stove, remove it from the heat, let it cool a little bit before you add the eggs. If you add the eggs when it's too hot, they're going to cook and then it's not going to form a dough. Add the eggs one at a time. And mix it to combine it entirely before you add the next egg. And the fact that the egg is still raw in there means that it was not too hot because it's not cooking it right now. Don't want it to cook till it goes in the oven. Okay, once that's pretty well combined, put in the other egg and just mix that as well. Okay, and when it starts to look sticky like that, that is exactly what you're looking for. This kind of sticky texture. Once your dough is mixed, just spread that into a pie pan. Keep spreading the pastry until you've gotten all the way up the sides and covered the bottom of the pan entirely. Now you can see it's really thin in places, and that's totally okay because this is a puff pastry dough, so it's really going to puff up in the oven. The next step is to bake it. So put it in a 425-degree oven for 15 minutes, then turn the oven down to 350, leave it in for another 15 minutes, and then turn it off and let the pie crust cool in the oven. I told you it would puff up a lot. So you can see, even though we spread it really thin, it totally puffed. And one of the things I love about this dough is that it's so versatile. There's no sugar in the dough, which means that you can fill it with anything you want, and you can make it savory, you could make it sweet, it could be dairy, it could be parve. Really, the sky is the limit. Just for this example today, I'm going to fill it with the cream that my mom used to use. And this is just a really simple pudding cream, and I'll put the recipe up on the website. It actually took me less time to make the filling here than it did to make the dough. And then I like to top it with fruits. Today I'm using cherry pie filling, but you can put whatever you like on it. There you go. That's my super secret 5-minute pie pastry. It really can be a lifesaver when you're short on time. As always, recipes and other information will be on our website, thekosherconvert.com, and you can find us on our Facebook page. B'teavon.